Today our topic is advantages of SI system of unit. So number one point is SI is a coherent system of unit. It is coherent system of unit. It means it is depend on fundamental quantities. Okay, it is depend on fundamental quantities. What is the benefit of that quantity? Here if we take an example, velocity is equals to displacement divided by time. So unit of velocity is equals to meter per second. So it is depend on the fundamental quantities. So velocity is the meter per second. So there are no individual unit for the velocity. So it is depend on these fundamental quantities. For another example, density is equals to mass divided by volume. Mass is kg and volume is meter cube. Now there is no individual unit for density. It is depend on those fundamental quantities. So kg per meter cube is the unit of density, and those unit is coherent system of unit. Number 2, it is a rational system of unit. Rational system of unit means one type of quantity there are single unit. One type of quantity there are single unit. So in SI system the unit of energy is always joule. 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 All type of energy is joule in SI. But in MKS system there are various type of unit in energy. For mechanical energy, for mechanical energy in MK system we use joule. For heat energy we use calorie. For electrical energy we use watt hour. Okay, mechanical energy we use joule, for heat energy we use calorie, for electrical energy we use watt hour. So in MKS, in various type of energy denoted by various type of unit, but in SI there are no complication. All type of energy we can convert into the joule. Okay, we can convert calorie into joule, we can convert watt into joule in that SI system. So there are only one single unit in all type of energy. So this is rational system of unit. Number 3. Third point is, it is a metric system. It is a metric system. Multiply and submultiply of unit are expressed in power of 10. Multiple and submultiple of units are expressed in power of 10. As for example, 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter is equals to 10 to the power 2 centimeter. 1 kg is equals to 1000 gram is equals to 10 to the power 3 gram. So we can convert one unit to the another unit by multiplying power of 10. Okay, here is the 10 to the power 2, here is the 10 to the power 3. So now it is a metric system. But when we convert 1 meter into FPS system, then 1 meter is equals to, this is foot pound second. So meter we have to convert it into the foot. So this is 39.37 inches, which is equals to 3.28 foot. So here the calculation is a difficulty, but in SI system, to convert one unit to the another unit, meter to centimeter, kg to gram, only simply multiplication of power of 10, but here not. So this is the metric system of unit. So SI system is the metric system of unit. Fourth point is, it is absolute system of unit. That is, there is no gravitational unit. That is, there is no gravitational unit. That is, the uses of G is not required. Okay, this is the absolute. So absolute units are mass, length, time, etc. are the absolute unit. So there are no role of G. G is the acceleration due to gravity. So there is no role of G. Now gravitational unit. So if we talking about force is equals to mass into acceleration. So force has gravitational unit. Okay, if we talking about force, that quantity, then here the uses of the G or effect of the G is applicable. So force has gravitational unit, but mass, length, time has no gravitational unit, so it is the absolute unit. Okay, thank you.